So about this ketones diet that was stolen off my computer. Well, I created the main ingredient and the method and the approach, and it's unlike any other diet out there. And I knew when I created it, it would be the best diet in the world out there, best-selling diet if it ever got out there. And now it got stolen off me, and then they made 9 billion and didn't give me a penny. All right, now the people that stole this off me, they stole it off my computer. They are working in the hospitals. Okay, so they're the gay communities and the psychiatry department, and it's Dr. Desai is part of that group, and they've stolen 9 billion off me. That ketones diet is mine. I'm a musician, and I had a friend called Tones, and they killed her. All right, so the gay community has stolen this diet. Dr. Desai is one of these doctors that have stolen that diet. Right now, he's also his group have bought a castle, and they show this off. Uh, they're traitors. The TV program Traitors is about these people. They've stolen the ketones diet, which is 9 billion. All right, so Dr. Desai, psychiatrist at the Gateway Blackpool, he's also killing people and threatened to kill me with a gun. They aimed a rifle gun at me in the Leeds Hospital, the doctors group there, and they placed in Dr. Desai, who's trying to put me asleep. All right, so now he's stolen this diet that's 9 billion, and he mustn't be allowed to do that. He needs to be arrested, and I'm getting up a court case against him. That'll put him in prison for life because he's murdered several people as well. So I can tell you that they've hacked my computer. I mean, my password on my computer is one green light. I've always used that for many years now. One green light. Now, if you go into the hospital psychiatric wards, there are all the rooms have got one green light in it. You see, that's very odd. That shit didn't used to be there, but now they've all got one green light in them. They're hacking my computer. They've stolen my ketones diet. That's 9 billion. All right. Now, it's Dr. Desai is wanted by the police and the lawyers as well. Russian lawyers, American lawyers are all after this guy because they've stolen a lot of money off them. Because I'm not a singular person. I'm also working with Donald Trump and Putin, also Macron, Sweden and Spain and Italy, and obviously Keir Starmer as well, and Tommy Robinson. So we've all been robbed, all right? And what I get back, I share with the people that help me. All right, so and also Jamaicans are in our group. They've had the keystone stolen off Jamaicans number one. Bob Marley knew my dad, King John, St. John, and St. John ambulance services, and he knew Bob Marley and loved Bob Marley, and Bob Marley liked King John too, and they became really good friends, and they wrote songs together. And Bob Marley said that I was his number one because I was King John's eldest son, and now I am also a medic, a dietitian, and a trained psychologist and a musician and a sound engineer, and I worked in the film industry for years. I'm an artist, right? So, and I studied biology for over 15 years, and my approach in this ketones diet is very good, and it's very hard to find a cheap way to apply it, and that's where the medical world have failed, and I didn't fail because I'm a well trained herbologist from all herbology from all around the world, and I can recruit items that will help in very difficult situations with weight loss, for instance. There are no herbs. It's very hard, very rare to find a herb that will do what I need in this weight loss process. So it's very hard to get that. It took many years, over 15 years, of studying herbology and also biology. And then Dr. Desai has stolen a lot, and he's also attacking me, stalking me and everything. One green light, that's my password, my friend. Right, so you're stalking me prior to the theft of the diet, which is in 2012. Right now, they stole, and since then they've made 9 billion. So that's 500 million times two is 1 billion, and they've stolen 9 billion, and they're about to make another 9 billion in the next 15 years, and it's all been stolen off us. All right, uh, so Dr. Desire and the psychiatry department is actually the gay communities. They've been stalking me prior to stealing that diet off me in 2012. They were stalking me. I said something on the internet. I said, what did I say? I said, Leonardo was a musician and Angelo was a musician too. So was Einstein. He also was a musician. Right, that's all I said. And then the next day, they sunk the Costa Concordia in Italy because I've got an Italian parentage as well. That's all I said. Michelangelo is an artist, is a musician, so is Leonardo da Vinci. That's all I said. And then the next day, then that's hacking. And I said this on the internet, by the way, one green light, right? And then the next day, they sunk the Costa Concordia. They're hacking my computer, the psychiatry department. They now got one green light in all their psychiatric wards. There's no need for a green light. That's something to do with my password and this murdering system they're doing. All right, they're called Doom. They call themselves Doom. That means Doom for everyone. If you make some money, they're just going to steal it off you. Doom has stolen it off us, and they're working for prisoners. And the Africans have stolen my diet. African people. African men it is. They've stolen it off us. And on our side, we have African women because we've got queens on our side and the Queen of Africa. All right, queens are heading the African women. And our group have owned the Ketones Diet. It was stolen by psychiatry that have sided up with the African men. And all they do is steal off everyone. They've already stolen hundreds of billions off other people in other areas, in the banks, electronic industries stolen by Africans, hotels stolen by Africans and Pakistanis. Now they're filling it with their friends, the boat immigrants. Dr. Desire is part of that group and he needs to be arrested. He certainly, there are complaints about him all over the place in the hospitals because he's attacking the British nurses. I'm married to a paramedic, ambulance paramedic, and he's stolen all this money off us. Did you see Strictly Come Dancing? The woman who won Strictly Come Dancing with red hair. Well, that's my girlfriend. She's got red hair too. She's a paramedic, ambulance paramedic. Known each other for about 3 years, 4 years now, and we're dating. And lovely girl, the beautiful woman, and she's known about, and they brought her in to Strictly Come Dancing, and that woman is acting her part because we're in Blackpool, so Strictly Come Dancing, and that paramedic there, she's worth 9 billion, but they've stolen it off us, and I'm her partner over and out. So my girlfriend, the paramedic, she's got red hair. She's from Blackpool. She works here. Basically, she's worth 9 billion because we're an engaged couple. Now she's a paramedic and she's read all my essays on biology and applied psychology. I'm a trained psychologist, and she loves it a lot. She wants the world to know this stuff. And I've written a load of essays, and I've got a stack, lots of data that I've accrued and analysed over 30 years, studying biology, dietitian, anthropology, politics, and psychology. So as you can see, the ambulance paramedics are all on my side, and we've had this Ketones Diet stolen off us. That's 9 billion, and they're set to make another 9 billion. They haven't paid us a penny, and actually, I'm very poor. All right, so now all the ambulance staff are being attacked have been stolen from by the psychiatry department in all the hospitals, including in Blackpool at the Gateway. Dr. Desai is head of a massive theft group, a robbery group, and they're stolen it off the ambulance services. And now Dr. Desai is sending in his friends to attack and stalk me. And I say they aimed a gun at me a few years ago, and they've been stealing money off me yet again. And they've been threatening to drag me into a derelict house and attack me, all that kind of stuff, serious terrorism. And also, they won't let me have a girlfriend, they won't let me have any friends. They're all getting stalked, right? So the ambulance service now need to stalk Dr. Desire, and he's not allowed entrance into any hospital, somebody that's theft so much money off the actual hospital themselves. St. John Ambulance Services owns the Ketones Diet. It was all stolen. And then they spend this money doing nefarious things internationally. Like they fund the war against Russia, and they also uh, are killing innocent Russian people using the money they made on the Ketones Diet, because psychiatry is also Zelensky, the gay communities.